This is my introductory speech on how Sam Allardyce got fired as the England manager after 67 days, which is the shortest in England football history. First of all, how he got hired. He succeeded previous England manager Roy Hodgson. Hodgson stepped down after the disappointing 2016 European Championships defeat, which wasn't very good for English football. England had one of their worst defeats ever, losing in the last 16 to Iceland. Daily Mail newspaper, June 28, 2016, said, "Not a distant World Cup 66 years ago have England suffered a humiliation as great as this one. Not since the country dipped a first tentative toe into the world of international competition has a result sent such seismic waves through the national game. Beaten by Iceland, a nation, the population the size of Leicester." Retrieved 3rd of October 2016. So when they hired Sam Allardyce, it was quite an easy decision for the English Football Association. He was the bookies' favourite for the England manager. He's very popular amongst the fans, something that Roy Hodgson wasn't. He's got 20 plus years of managerial experience, and he's known for his no-nonsense approach, very strict with the players. Very different to Roy Hodgson, who was very lenient with the players. Allardyce got his first win in a World Cup qualifier against Slovakia, 1-0 away from home. He got a bit lucky because Adam Lallana scored in the 95th minute, the 5th minute of added time to win the game. He wasn't under much pressure during his time as being England manager. They had a few easy games coming up, but the big decision to make was who was going to captain the team, and he decided to stick with previous captain Wayne Rooney. Rooney's been a dominant striker for England for the last 10 years, but he's seen a bit of a dip in form lately. Many strikers in England have been showing a lot more form than Rooney has, so it's quite a controversial decision to make him captain because they didn't know where they were going to put him in the team. So he decided to put him back in the midfield, not his usual striker role. BBC Sport website said on the 29th of August 2016, Allardyce said Manchester United captain Rooney was hugely respected by his peers and enjoyed the responsibility as England captain. Retrieved 3rd of October 2016. Along with picking his squad against Slovakia, this turned out to be the only big decision Sam made in his 67-day reign as England manager. On the 27th of September, the Daily Telegraph released an allegation report that Allardyce is helping players illegally with their transfer deals. Surprisingly, the day before his first training session, he was proved to have paid £400,000 by a Far East firm to offer players advice on how to get around rules on transfers. This is for club football, not for international football. And due to this, the Board of English Football decided to part ways with him mutually. He has broken the record for the shortest ever reign as England manager. It's an embarrassment to himself and to English football. Apart from anything, the money is a big surprise to everybody. The England job gets paid £8.5 million a year, and this transaction was only £400,000 for doing something illegal, so it was a little bit strange in that regard. They had video evidence of a recording of Allardyce saying that his advice was very safe in the modern game, basically saying that English football and football in general is corrupt. Former England striker and sports pundit Gary Lineker tweeted, "Sam Allardyce has lost his job, but one thing is for sure, no one will ever beat his game-winning percentage. Played one, won one." The FA.com said on the 28th of September 2016, Allardyce's behaviour is inappropriate and he accepts he has made a significant error of judgment and has apologised. Retrieved 3rd of October. Further managers have got into trouble following Allardyce, including Barnsley assistant coach Tommy Wright, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank of QPR and Massimo Solini of Leeds, to name a few others. The report included footage of Wright apparently accepting money in return for allegedly helping persuade the Championship club to sign players. That's from the Daily Telegraph newspaper sports column, 29th of September 2016. in conclusion, Sam Allardyce has had the shortest reign as England manager. He got a 1-0 win over Slovakia. Then he was getting paid £400,000 to do a legal deal. He could have been a real success for England. He had the right characteristics to lead the team, but at the end of the day, I guess money talks for everybody, and he made the wrong decision at the wrong time, and he's had to pay the consequence and lose one of the biggest jobs in